Hello, everyone. Our world is a fascinating tapestry of diversity and surprises, making the journey of humanity truly unique. In today's video, we're excited to take you on a tour of the most populous cities and places across the globe. Join us as we explore these bustling hubs and uncover what makes them so extraordinary. India. We all know that India is incredibly densely populated, and it has now surpassed China as the world's most populous country, with over 1.412 billion people. This rapid and uncontrolled population growth is a major concern, not just for India, but for the entire world. Thousands of babies are born in India every day, putting immense pressure on resources and infrastructure. In the past, the Indian government attempted to manage population growth through compulsory sterilization of men, but this controversial policy was quickly abandoned due to widespread public outrage. Today, India lacks an official policy to control its population growth, leaving this critical issue unaddressed. China, when asked, what is the most populous country in the world? Many of us would instinctively say, China. However, India has now taken the top spot. With a population of 1.111 billion people, India has surpassed China, which is now the second most populous country. Shanghai, China's largest city with 25.6 million residents, remains a major hub of global trade and a key city in Asia. China's other cities also have remarkably high populations. To manage its population growth, China enforced a one-child policy for many years. While this policy helped reduce population growth, it led to an aging population and a shrinking workforce, prompting the government to eventually abandon it. United States of America. The United States, with a population of 334 million people, is the third most populous country in the world. This high population is partly due to America's vast land area of 9.834 million square kilometers. However, a significant factor driving population growth in the U.S. is immigration. As one of the most powerful nations globally, America attracts people from all continents and diverse nationalities. Immigrants make up a substantial portion of the population, about 45 million people, which is roughly 19% of the world's immigrant population. Almost every city in the U.S. draws immigrants with unique opportunities, but New York City stands out as the most densely populated and a major hub for newcomers. Brazil. Brazil, the largest country in South America, has a population density that matches its vast surface area. Home to 215 million people, Brazil's most famous city is Rio de Janeiro, synonymous with its iconic carnival. Many people mistakenly believe Rio de Janeiro is Brazil's capital, but the capital is actually Brasilia. While Brasilia is recognized as a UNESCO Cultural Heritage Site, it doesn't have the same level of fame as Rio. Consequently, Brasilia is only the third most populous city in Brazil, with São Paulo holding the top spot as the most populous city in the country. Pakistan. With a population of 231 million, Pakistan is the fifth most populous country in the world. A key characteristic of Pakistan's population is its youthful demographic, with an average age of just 22 years. This youthful population holds great potential for the country's future. However, widespread poverty poses significant challenges, making it difficult to retain young talent within the country. Bangladesh. With a population of 165 million, Bangladesh is the sixth most populous country in the world. Despite its relatively small land area, it has one of the highest population densities globally. Alongside this dense population, poverty remains a significant challenge. The Bangladeshi government, however, is actively addressing these issues through international aid and economic development policies. Efforts are focused on improving maternal and child health, enhancing food safety, and combating diseases. Notably, Bangladesh has made significant strides in food security, now producing enough food to sustain its entire population. Mexico, with a population of 127 million, ranks as the seventh most populous country in the world. From a modest population of around 13 million in the 1900s, Mexico has implemented key policies to boost its population over the decades. These efforts focused on reducing newborn mortality, increasing birth rates, and extending life expectancy, leading to today's population density. Mexico's population is notably youthful, with high birth rates and low death rates. The average life expectancy is 78 years for women and 72 years for men, reflecting the country's significant strides in healthcare and living standards. Japan. With a population of 125 million, Japan ranks as the 8th most populous country in the world, right after Mexico. Remarkably, 98% of this population is ethnically Japanese. As an island nation in East Asia, Japan is the second most populous island country globally, following Indonesia. Tokyo, Japan's bustling capital, tops the list of the world's most populous cities. Other major cities like Yokohama and Osaka also contribute significantly to the country's urban landscape. Japan has a notably high average age of 48.4 years, with 92% of the population residing in urban areas and only 8% living in rural regions. Over the years, Japan has alternated between policies to curb and boost its population, but the overall trend has recently been a population decline. Egypt. With a population of 104 million, Egypt stands as the largest country in North Africa. Its bustling capital, Cairo, is home to over 19 million people. Across Egypt, the population is heavily concentrated along the fertile banks of the Nile River. Since the 2017 census, the population has surged by 7 million, surpassing the 100 million mark, prompting the government to implement measures aimed at curbing this rapid growth. Between 1960 and 2020, Egypt's population tripled, while the average economic growth rate was 2.8% per year. This dramatic increase has led to significant challenges and spurred the country to take decisive action to manage its expanding population. Vietnam. Vietnam holds the 10th position globally with a population surpassing 97 million people. Hanoi serves as the capital amid cities like Da Nang and Ho Chi Minh City, noted for their dense populations. Hanoi, the capital, ranks second in population after Ho Chi Minh City, which boasts 9 million residents. A significant 67% of Vietnam's population falls within the 1564 age bracket. Given Vietnam's relatively small land area, its cities, particularly major urban centers, experience notably high population densities. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a comment with your thoughts. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content.